Okay. Again, it is great to be back and giving concerts and doing things in person again. It's kind of, for those of you who were at the band concert here a few weeks ago, I said the same type of thing. It's just really neat to get out and perform, and it's really weird to think that it's been over a year since we've been able to do this. The thing that I'm probably the proudest of is that this group behind me, it's a combination of our middle school, high school choir, but the fact that we've only been back together for a month, considering we came back April 1st. We've been doing things virtually and the hybrid schedules and all that, and that's just been a challenge within itself. So these kids have really come a long way, and I told these kids today, and I'll say it again, and I told them I was going to say it to you guys also, just how proud I am of the work that they've put in. And I think this is by far, as far as sounding wise, this has been one of the best spring concerts that we've put together for you folks. So I really hope that you enjoy this, and we worked hard in this past month. And unfortunately, we have some students that weren't able to be with us this evening due to illness, and we do have one virtual student. But you know, I'm really proud of these kids and what they've done for us. So we've got a great concert for you. I'm also glad from the standpoint that it's important that you're here to see the students receive their spring awards. Later during the concert, I'll be awarding their letters and chevrons and numerals and all that stuff that they earn as the students progress through the program. I started doing that a few years ago just because it means a lot more to the kids when you can be here versus doing it at the awards day at the end of the school year, when a lot of parents and family members can't be there. So we also want to say, as the kids told me I needed to say, you know, happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. You know, since it's the tie here. So there you go. I said I'd say it, guys. Okay. Do you want to say it too? Yeah? Okay. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. That was their idea. So anyhow. Okay, so we got a great concert here for you, so just sit back and relax here, and we're going to open up with the first piece. It's called Be a Candle of Hope. The next tune that we have here, we just have a little switch in the program. If you're looking at the soloists in performance order, it's not going to start out with Christian Cardona. It's going to start out with Jack O'Connor, and then Christian Cardona, I believe, is third. So we just got to switch those two names. So if you've ever seen any of the Disney movies, especially Inside Out, that was out a few years ago, sometimes they put those little shorts, the Pixar shorts at the beginning. That movie had one ahead of it that was called Lava, about two volcanoes and all that. So this is a tune here that we're going to sing for you there. We got a lot of solos in here. The kids have been doing a really great job with this, and they're not going to be nervous, and they're going to sing out and just do a fabulous job, aren't you guys? Yeah. You just love the confidence, don't you? It's just it's killing us. Okay, so again, this is Lava.
A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea.
He sat high above his bay, watching all the couples play, and wishing that he had someone too. And from his lover came a song that he sang out loud every day for years and years. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth in the sky up above will send me some.
Years of singing all alone turned his lava into stone until he was on the brink of extinction.
But little did he know that living in the sea below, another volcano was listening to his song.
Every day she heard his tune, her lava grew and grew because she believed his song was meant for her.
Applause for our soloist. Okay. Okay, great job, guys.
my desire. Break down the walls to connect, inspire. Hey, up in your high place lions, time is ticking for the empire.
The truth they feed is evil, and so many times before. They carried over the people.
They stumble and fumble and we're about to riot. They woke up the lions.
Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Free, this one's on me. We're all chained to the rhythm. We're all chained to the rhythm. On and on and on. It goes on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on and on. 'Cause we're all chained to the rhythm.
Okay, now to the award section of our program, but can we give it up for these guys one more time? Okay, and I'm going to try to do this and not be rude and turn my back on you or turn my back on you guys as we're doing all this. Like I said earlier, the awards program that we use here that I've come up with, I do this for both band and choir. Because by the time a student gets to the end of their second year or their fourth semester, they're eligible to receive their music jacket. They can purchase that, and that's when they earn their letter. So with each year, students will receive an award of some type, and then we do have some special awards. So this evening, I'm going to be recognizing, starting with our middle school choir, and then they're going to be receiving their first pin that I give them, a pin every year that they're in this. Unfortunately, last year, again, due to COVID, we weren't able to do this. So even for the 8th graders, this is going to be their first pin that they're receiving. So as I call your name, and I juggle this all around one-handed because I'm so great that way, I guess. As I call your name, coming up and receive your first pin. So our 7th graders, we have Mr. Jack O'Connor. Mr. Max Redder. Peyton Abley. Watch your step coming down. And we have Isabella Bahina. Congratulations. Okay, Marisol Sornio. Then K.I.S.S was not able to be here this evening. Then we have Akira Tharp. And then we have Kaylin Wentz, who's not here this evening either. So those are our middle school choir members. Can we give them a round of applause? It was also, again, kind of an incentive for the middle schoolers to continue on into high school. We have our numerals, the letters, and chevrons. So again, our freshman members here will be receiving their first chevron, and these are the same quality as that goes like on an athletic jacket, things like that. They'll be receiving their first chevron and then also their graduation year. Yeah, Mom and Dad, it's weird to think about that, but there it is. Okay, so starting with our first one, it's going to be James Dotson, Jr. Congratulations, sir. Okay, then we're going to have Veronice Ibarra. Kayla Mayoga Ramirez. I can say that. There you go. Congratulations. Okay. And then Kylie Raymond. Those would be our freshmen. And now, like I said, our sophomores will be receiving, again, their second chevron, as well as their UC music letter. And then our first sophomore is going to be Nautica Buck. Congratulations, you got it. Okay, Gloria Cardona. Then we have Callie Denny, who actually has received hers, but she can still come forward for. There you go. Okay. And I say that she received hers because she actually was in both band and choir both semesters last year. Okay, so again, she does a great job. Then Mr. Owen Elfritz, come on down. There you go, sir. And Caitlin Hartzell. And then we have Allison Hofacker, who, again, was sick and not able to be with us this evening. And then we have Miss Latasha Hunt. Congratulations, you got that. Okay, and then we have our lone junior here, which is, again, receiving his third chevron. That's Mr. Ethan Gershner. Okay, and they're going to move on to our seniors. And I'm going to start with Courtney Mills receiving, this will be her fifth chevron. Okay, come on down. What's that? If you'd like to, here, walk around there so you don't trip on the cords. She wants to make sure that stays safe there, Mom, so she's going to bring it to you right now. Okay, then we're going to move on to, we have two seniors, and we do something a little bit different with our seniors. Something I started a couple years ago just because I thought it was kind of cool. What we're doing is I started getting a plaque made up every year that I keep one thing in the band room, and this has all of our seniors' names on it and then the year. So our first senior that's going to be receiving that, as well as their chevron, it's going to be Willow Basso. Come on down. Stay right there. And then one thing that we started to do, and I'm not doing this to put you on the spot, I promise. Good, then it's working. Okay, great. We used to give, we had a scholarship that the Music Booster organization used to give to seniors that were going to go on to school to study music. Well, we have some challenges, shall we say, in our scheduling, things like that. So we really felt that it was a few years ago time to kind of restructure how we do that. So rather than awarding one scholarship to our seniors, we give a scholarship to every senior. So this is also a monetary scholarship for them to do what they want to do with. So Mom and Dad, that's out of your hands. And then also a certificate for them. So this is from the Randolph Eastern Music Boosters, your senior scholarship to Willa.
Eastern Music Boosters.
There you go. And they heard you because we're being live streamed. Okay. So thank you much. And then receiving the next one is going to be Mr. Christian Cardona. Congratulations. See, isn't this a whole lot better than doing it at like the last day of school? So again, it's just, to me, it means a lot more that you folks are here to be part of this. I have two awards left that I would like to present. Normally, we would do, most improved and best in this section and things like that. I talked with the kids about this, that I really felt with only being back together a month, it was really kind of hard and difficult to make those determinations. Because I tell you what, these kids, I'm so proud of them, and especially the soloists. I think back when I inherited the choir years ago, for me to mention the word solo, the kids would just like, no way, like deer in the headlights. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So we're getting to the point, and I'm very glad to see that the kids always talk about solos, and they want to step up, and they want to do those things. And I'm seeing the personalities come out in this group. So like I said, I felt it was very unfair to make those special awards with us only being back for a month. But again, they've all done great. I've seen improvement in every single one of them. So again, I'm proud of you guys, and I just look forward to hopefully having a normal year next year and just seeing what we can accomplish next year. So can we give them a round of applause yet? Now, the last two awards that I have, this next one is called the Director's Award, and I give this for both band and choir. And this one I give to an outstanding 8th grader, a student that it's not just based upon musical abilities. I look at overall, just the big picture, grades, how they are scholastically, how they are personally, just the kind of person that they are. This all comes into play with this. So this recipient of this, their name goes on a plaque that also stays and hangs in the band room, or choir room, whatever you call it. And I'm proud to present this to Isabella Bahina. Congratulations. Give me 1 second here. Guess what? You're going to have to wait. This next award that I'm getting out is the National Choir Award. That this is an award that is given, throughout the nation. This is the top award that any school choral music program can give. Again, the recipient's name will go on a plaque that stays in the band room. This is equivalent to those of you that if you've been in band, it's equivalent to like the John Philip Sousa Award, which I do award to usually a top senior when it comes to that. Same thing, I look at the student's character, their improvement, just the whole thing. It's not just on how well that they sing or that they perform. So this year, I am very proud to present this to an individual that I just saw a ton of improvement in the short amount of time. Not only in things that they were doing in my classroom, but in other activities and things that they were involved with. And I'm going to go ahead and read the qualifications, shall we say, off of the award itself. The National School Choral Award, this is in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct by the general consent of the music faculty, which would be me, school officials, and others. And I am very proud to present this to Mr. Christian Cardona. Hang on, you got all this fun stuff too. You got that. And then another, well, hang on. And there's a pin in here, and then a box and all that. So guess what? You get to take this home because I don't want to take it back to my office. Okay? So there you go. Okay. So, again, let's go ahead and give it one more round of applause to our award recipients. Let me get this out of the way. And then, again, we appreciate everybody being here, and we thank you for, being part of our program. Parents I involve, I encourage you to become involved. We always need parents with the music boosters. We can never have enough help with that. I encourage you to keep encouraging your students. I said this at the band concert, and these kids have heard me say this. I played sports when I was in high school and college, and I obviously was in music and all that. But I tell the kids how many, we okay? Okay, safe, all right, we're good, okay. Just, making sure we didn't have like clean up on aisle 7 or something, okay? What I was saying is, I tell the kids, in these days, they so often look up to, professional athletes. But I tell the kids, like, well, how many 50-year-old football players do you see? How many 60-year-old baseball players do you see? The thing that's great about music is this is a life lesson. The things that we're doing, and I'm not trying to, break my arm and pat myself on the back, but the things that we learn to do in music, the discipline, what it takes, the hard work, the effort, they're life lessons. As we all know, life doesn't get easier as we get older. So I'm so proud to see these kids stay involved with music. And that's why it's such an important thing to have for all schools, and it's such an important part of the education. So again, it's something I tell these kids, they can do this the rest of their lives. So again, I appreciate, and parents, I thank you for your efforts and your support with everything that we're doing. And I encourage you to keep these kids involved and keep them encouraged with what we're doing as well. So again, I thank you. We thank you. Why don't you guys give your parents a round of applause? Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay, so mom and dad, they're taking you out for ice cream when we're done here tonight, okay? So, that being said, we have one more song for you. It's a fun little piece, and actually, this is one that we were looking at last year. We were preparing for our spring concert until the world ended in March and all that. So, again, we thank you for being here tonight and being part of our program. It means a lot to us. So, we're going to end our concert with a piece called Walk Through Life.